And we are finally here. Apologies for the big delay. The squishies were not playing ball tonight, were they? Particularly Squish
not.
1.
No.
And would have turned this on a lot sooner. However, I had Squish 2 on my shoulder and thought, probably not the best thing to be doing in case he's not playing ball. So we're back. Of course, we didn't quite finish Final Fantasy VII Remake on hard mode during our weekend charity streams, and so we're back here to finish it all off. So thanks to everybody who supported us over the weekend. We've been fundraising for Macmillan cancer support, and we've done excellently. I mean, thanks to all your generosity, we hit our stretch target of £750 over the weekend, and that's not even including gift aid, which is awesome. I am going to shout out a couple of extra donations that we've had today.
Before you do, just whack the preview off on there.
Yes, boss.
Sorry to interrupt. Cool.
God, you interrupt me while I'm in full flow once again. But we've had some extra donations throughout the course of today as well. Michael, we had a donation from you. Thank you very much. Sarah and Carl, I think you were sort of working out whether you'd already donated because Just Giving wasn't playing ball. But thank you for your donation as well. It's really appreciated. And Julie as well. Thank you very much indeed. So we have not increased the target or anything like that. We just want to see how high it can get, basically.
Yeah, we're just going to have some fun. We feel like we've hit the target, and that's all thanks to you guys, so we can't thank you enough. But we're just going to have some fun and finish this game, I think.
We are. That is the plan. That is the plan. Do you want your headphones?
I will. Yeah, he seems to have settled, so yeah. Let's have my
Famous last words. Famous last words.
You watch, I'll put them in and then
Your left
kick
one?
off. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's do this.
Cool. So yeah, Just Giving is still there. So yeah, if you're new to the stream and joining us for the first time, please do consider a donation to Macmillan Cancer Support. Chatbot is sticking the link to our Just Giving page periodically in the chat. It's also in the descriptions, so you can find it there as well. Any donation, big or small, is gratefully received. So thank you very much in advance. So
let's do this.
Let's do this. So we got to just after the Genova fight in Chapter 17. So we've got a fair few things to get through today. It's probably going to take us a while, but we're in for the long haul, aren't we?
Yeah, we're finishing it
this
tonight. Yeah.
We are finishing this. I'm still not sure I'm ready, even after another day, sort of to recover and prepare. Although, to be honest, we've not really been recovering, have we? Because we had a rubbish night last night after we'd finished, as the kids didn't want to settle for us.
Well, this one didn't want to settle.
Yeah, this one hardly slept all night, so therefore we had a nice disrupted night as well. Right. We know where we need to go.
I want to see this fight, Squish. Can you just maybe hold fire? Hold fire. Is there anything up there? Oh, you have to go.
We have to go up here, yeah.
Oh, okay. Why?
You will remember when you see it.
Oh, are we following... Did we see... Oh, we
There
thought we
he
saw
is.
Sephiroth. Yeah, okay.
Sephiroth!
Of course. See you in a bit. Child is not playing ball tonight. But it's not Sephiroth. It's the other guy that we met in Sector 5. So after all that, poor Kaz isn't going to see the next thing we've got coming up. Although I am just going to spend a little bit of time doing some setup work to, so we don't have to do too much later on. So I just want to make sure I've got the best things here. Got fire, I want that. I might even change things up slightly because I've done things a couple of different ways to try and get through this next fight. So what we're going to do is swap the elemental out and then whack that on there. So we've got fire and magnify. I think that's going to be useful. Obviously we need healing. We've got lightning in there as well. We don't need revival because we're about to face the next fight by ourselves, aren't we? So instead, just to help things out a bit, whack the ATB boost back on, I think. And what else have we got? So we've got MP up, we're going to need that. Steadfast block, we're going to need that. HP up, yes. Refocus, maybe. We'll see. So healing, lightning, fire. Fire magnify. I think that might be nice and useful. We're going to set these guys up as well. We will save that for later. Whew. Those of you who play the game know exactly what's coming. I'm hoping Kaz is going to be able to... Oh no, Kaz hasn't taken a phone with us, so she's not going to be able to watch the stream on there. Hi, Cheesy Boy. Good to see you again.
Man.
He got away.
Huh. About time we made our escape too.
And of course it wasn't going to go to plan, was it?
Shit.
Get out of here. But wait, look who's here.
Sure you want to do this personally, boss?
Apparently so. And they're just like, whatever. Alright then.
If it ain't Rufus Shinra, heir to the throne himself.
Yep.
Surely a coat like that would get really annoying after a while. Ah, you're back. That was quick. That means you can enjoy this. Sorry, trying to help.
Stop.
The hell I will. We can finish off the family here and now.
Take Aerith and get out of here.
Thank you.
I'll buy you guys some time.
I can stay here, back you up.
Not so sure about this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm asking you. Please.
Fine. Have it your way then. But you better be right behind us.
We're biased, but the baby is cute, yes.
I think he's hungry. I was hoping a bum change would have done the trick, but not sure.
See if you can keep him under control.
See if you can beat Rufus first time, quickly.
I'll try to.
You're a soldier, aren't you? Which, of course, would mean
But I own you.
It is a boy indeed.
Ex-soldier.
Oh, the cat's decided to join us because the door was open.
secure the others.
So you might even get the cat interrupting us.
Just the two of us.
It is indeed a boy. Oh, what are you doing with your poppers?
Well, maybe three.
Yes, Squish is a boy.
Let's get this over with.
Squish 1 is a girl.
Don't mind me while I just circle him while I'm blocking. Is that all he got? And he's bloody,
Someone was saying earlier in the streams at the weekend that they loved this music. That might
yeah,
have even
this,
been you.
it
And
was me, yeah. I love this track.
I've now remembered the track. And
Yep.
yeah, it's epic. Oh. So the dog wasn't Darkstar in the original, was he?
Something else, I think.
Something else. What was he called in the original?
Try this. I'm
I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, I do know. When someone says it, I'll remember. But
Shit, forgot about he does that. Oh, shit.
Keep it up.
have you got counter stance?
I have got a counter stance, yeah.
Because I don't think I've seen you use that yet.
I have used it, but...
Oh my god, you're so wiggly.
Still in it.
You need food, don't you?
probably.
Yeah.
I know I'm being very strategic here. No, this is not the final chapter, but it's towards the end of the previous chapter.
It's getting interesting.
It is.
Time to burn.
Oh, you little shit.
Come on.
Is this the final chapter? Not quite.
Not quite.
D, come on, Red.
I think we've got a couple more bosses and then it's the final chapter.
Yep. Ah, shit, that didn't work.
Shameful.
I'm not doing very well with this, am I?
We're going to get a cat across the screen in a minute.
Not helpful at all.
He's trying to get involved. So come sit on Mummy, except I've got, well actually I've got shorts on, so maybe don't. Come on.
Whatever.
There's a problem. Getting into it.
The cat's just...
Fuck off, cat!
The cat, I don't know if you can see him, but he's just watching Sherbs, like staring him out, sat on the desk. Come on, Sam.
Yeah, you might think, why am I being so defensive? Just the way I like to do it, alright?
Is that it?
Damn, Darkstar.
Need a light.
Staggy, you little fuck.
I'll end this.
Refocus. Get 380Bs, thank you very much.
Understood.
Alright, okay.
Number?
He's going to bring out the big guns already.
Making me sweat. Good thing I came prepared.
Right. FF7R cat, yes. Fancy trick.
That's a new trick. Like it? Of course you do.
Go on, go for him. Okay,
Steady. Come on.
go on, hit it, hit it. Oh shit. Of course he came along and decided he wanted to hit Rufus at the same time then.
That all?
Yes, we've got him. Come on, get in. We got Darkstar out of the way. And now this last part is going to be quite strategic. There'll be people who'll be able to be a lot more sort of aggressive probably, but I found trying to be aggressive with him is a right pain in the arse.
Real now?
Yeah. You should
Come on. Is that all you got?
keep it up. Okay. Think fast.
Is that all you got?
Where were we? Come on. Serious?
And yes, I am doing this very strategic because I want my limit break up, and there's a very good reason for that. Shit, he's going to hit me. Fine. Okay, nearly got there. Nearly there. Come on, hit us once more. Once more. Come on. There's a reason for that.
Feel like keep it up.
Not very exciting, I know.
Okay.
Come on.
You're actually going to hit me. You're just spending all your time, like, going all around me.
Feel like
Yeah, here we go. Right, fine. What I'm going to do while he's reloading is regen.
Whatever. Time to get serious.
You're going to reload like that, right. Bollocks. Try to get close to him. Come on. Do your guns akimbo while you're there. Yes. Hit him. Stagger! And then we're going to ascension him, because that'll take him down. Just like that.
Woo!
So basically all I did was attack him once.
Nice.
Just found that to be the safest way of doing it.
This, here and now.
No, not quite. Tonight marks a new beginning. For Shinra!
To be honest, the next fight bothers me more. Just because it could go south very quickly. You want to sit back down?
I'm
You're
trying
okay.
to decide if I'm going to get sick
Right.
all over.
But yeah, I think the first parts of that Rufus battle theme, the last one I'm not so bothered by, the last part of it, but the first two parts of it I absolutely love. I don't think I appreciate how good a fight that was because I was just not getting what I needed to do.
Yeah, you get a bit raggy, won't you?
I was just like, come on, what do you need to do? I think I got out of the habit of thinking that Braver would be a good move because it always felt slow and people would always move out the way. But actually, hit him when he's reload and suddenly, oh, staggered. Just like that.
You're gonna play the hero.
You know what, don't worry about the headphone thing.
Yeah, you're probably going to have to go anyway, aren't you?
I think so.
While we go through the next cutscene loading screen, any donations towards Macmillan be gratefully appreciated.
Can manage on their own.
We hit our target yesterday, but we want to see how high we can
Why
get
the
it.
heck not? Let's see if we can keep it going.
And we're over £800 now. 818 at last
Can't
count.
believe that.
I know, it's crazy. Thank you all for your donations. How high can we get it?
Oh, we've got Simon in the house.
Simon,
I hope so.
you snuck in.
Hey, screw it. We gotta go pay. What, Red?
Massive belt of artillery out there. It's a shame they didn't recreate the boss in the sense of like being in the lifts, but it makes sense that they didn't.
I don't know how they would have done that.
Would have been mental.
Oh, well.
Wedge.
Everything's cool.
I wish I'd given some sort of clue as to what happened after this scene. It's what you do, sneak. Yes, it is.
Can you just settle, darling?
Not again!
How about just settling down? That's it.
You can't stop me!
Apparently they can.
For me! For Jesse! Tifa!
So what do we think, guys? Do we I mean, so in case anyone is watching and hasn't realised, this is spoilers are okay.
Just
So with that said,
that I made a difference.
Wedge, alive or dead? What do we think?
Discuss.
Discuss.
I'm going to activate that menu right now because I definitely need to check everything is okay.
What do you think?
Don't know what he thinks.
Biggs is alive.
Still in one piece.
We think Jessie's alive, but we haven't seen her.
Somehow.
Can it be sad if Wedge was the one that died?
Nah, they'll all be alive, I reckon.
Do you reckon?
I hope they're all alive.
That then seems like a cop-out. It feels like somebody should die.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Maybe it'll happen later.
Oh god, that would be a kick in the balls, wouldn't it? If they all just died later. In the end.
Yeah, Simon's like, don't know. Fair enough.
Stop sitting on the fence.
I'm going to get you a tweezer for the splinters.
I haven't heard that before.
Oh, by the way, we're in the 58th floor.
What are you trying to do? Where are you trying to go?
In the original version, you could just think, no problem taking out a tank. But in this version, you think, how on earth do they survive?
Pass me that bottle, will you?
You're going to try giving him a bottle?
I am going to try get. Ow, that's my hair.
Get ready.
Thank you.
I was born ready.
You were born ready, but we're not ready because we need to do some setup in the menu. Like
Oh.
this. Oh, well done. Please don't spill it all over my laptop that's right there.
I'll do my
Right,
best.
come on then. Let's do some switching around because Magnify we definitely need. And that's going there. I'm going to swap those back before I forget for a cloud as well. So heal Magnify. We need to make sure we got all the elements here. Ice and fire and revive there. So we got revive there. Ice. That's not helpful at all. We need to swap some of these around. We need some wind and lightning. There's lightning. Lightning's there. We don't need that. Lightning. And wind. Has Tifa got wind? Tifa's got wind. Hey. No, I'm joking.
No, someone else has got wind, don't we?
Well, this one here.
Yes.
Normally I would sort of want to keep that there to boost MP, but I'm going to swap it around so he's got as much as possible. In fact, actually, you know what? AP up, sod that. I'm going to give you another MP up. So you can whack your MP up as much as possible. Do we have a refocus on you? I don't think enemy skill is going to be useful here. You can have a refocus. It's going to swap everything around and forget where everything is. So, time, lightning, wind, revive, and healing. Refocus, prayer. So they both got prayer, so that's good. You've got heal and magnify, fire and ice. All the elements are covered. HP up, prayer, another MP up, revive and refocus. I think we're good. Cat, you're just going to get really annoying now, aren't you?
He just wants to say hi.
Yeah, just I'm about to take on one of the worst bosses for me in the whole game. Right. Let's do this. Get your ass out of the screen! Oh, Jesus Christ, Cat. There's a reason why I had the door shut all this time.
I thought I'd open it so he could have a little cameo.
How's that why?
Yeah. People like cats on streams, don't they?
Apparently so. Oh, God, that's going to go nuts. Cat, this is really not helpful! Piss off!
It looks like it's charging up.
I'll blow it to pieces.
So I'm just going to stare at you instead.
Apparently so. Yep, smack the cannon. Sidewinder, smack the bugger.
It is okay to stop, you know.
Down, come on, move, move. Ah, you little shit. Right, Aerith, get some regen on us, please. And I'm going to steal skin and hope that I'm in a good position to deal with the homing lasers that are going to come around this thing. Somewhere around this pillar. Not entirely sure how. Right. Focus shot, that main cannon, please.
Yep, if there isn't a cat on your keyboard when you're trying to work from home, are you really working from home?
Main cannon. Yes. Got it. Come on, Em. Overcharge it. Boom it down. Excellent. Come on. Right, get over here. And defend. That apparently is all you've got. Out the way of that. Shit. Right. Focus shot on the main cannon, please. Boom!
Break.
Get out of the way, get out of the way. It's going to hit you. Shit. This is going to hit me more here, isn't it? Yeah, a lot more. Right, focus shot. Get that main cannon.
Is that better? I think that's yes.
This dodge is so rubbish.
Is it normal for a 9-week-old to be trying to stand?
Whoa, okay, fine. You managed to destroy that, have you? Right, fine. Get that out of the way. There we go. Yes. Take it out. Barrier drone is down. All of the barriers are down.
Defensive system compromised. Threat level elevated.
Cast Ultima. The only problem is, Ultima does not exist!
Yeah.
Right, Aerith.
Evening, Kev.
Kev! Good lad. You alright?
Got the kids down? Are you saying hi? Yeah? That's your friend's daddy.
It is, right. I'm going to remind myself. So weakness is everything at the moment. Right, spells. Thunder. On the right front wheel. Oh, okay, the wheels are shit then, okay. Yeah, you shoot this pillar. Aerith, you might want to heal yourself.
Keep it up.
We're going to Thundarger it. Thundarger the arsenal. Boom!
I didn't seem to do all that much.
You can charge into that all you like. Okay, don't attack the wheels. Ah, Red, get out of the way! He's weak against everything apart from ice at the moment, so...
Right into a boss fight. Well, this is the second boss fight. We've already had one.
Yeah, we've already done Rufus.
Remind me, Kev, have you played?
He has.
You have, haven't you? Yeah.
Of course he's going to stick it behind the bloody pillar, you cheap little shit. You're going to bloody move around with it as well, are you? Go away! Right, Aerith, you can do something. How about you stick fire on the arsenal? Oh, here we go. He's pressured.
One more shot.
Do it again. Focus shot on the arsenal. Fire defense protocol. Okay, that's fine. Does that mean you've... Yeah, ice is back. I fancy doing Blizzard on it now.
Feeling chilly? Get him.
Can you target the main thing, man? Ah, it's really annoying how they can't pick the right target. It seems. Right, Aerith, top up the region because we need it. Oh no, shit! Done it against just without the. Thundara, come on.
You're doing good.
Right, Aerith, let's try that again. Turn Magnify back on. Might help. Right, what are you weak to? Everything. Right, okay. Apart from this.
Are you hungry still?
Right.
So it's my turn? Tagging out. I'll show you what I can do.
Right, what are you weak to at the moment? Fire.
You're burning up.
Do you want to focus shot that main cannon? Yes. Come on, hit it.
It's your turn.
And again. Focus shot again the main cannon. Yes. Threat level critical. And the pulse cannon's out. It's going to take out the pillars, which is the ridiculous thing. Perfect bit of cover there. Right, what's he weak to at the moment? Everything again. Right. So, Aerith. Fire again. Focus shot on it again.
Oh, Persona 5, that's a long one.
Yeah, that'll be good, wouldn't it? Sorry, I'm not doing very well at the pulse cannon shit. This is when stuff... I think it's weak against ice at the moment. Yes, it is. Come on.
I haven't actually bought P5 Royal.
Oh, I'd interrupted it. Good.
I've played the original Persona 5. I haven't bought Royal yet.
Whoa, here we go.
and Atlas are a bit weird about streaming their stuff. You tend to get copyright issues with it.
Off of it. For you.
Physical defense product. Obliterating laser, okay.
Kev, are you a Persona fan? If so, I didn't know that. Hey.
So it's my turn? That's it.
What's he weak to at the moment?
Everything.
This is gonna hurt.
Still everything? Yep, good. For a bit of variety. Blizzara.
Some of the wheels are close to being knocked
Yeah, I
out.
know, but
Sorry
they're in
about
a
that. Can you take over for me?
focus shot again on the arsenal. Come on. Focus shot. Take out the right front wheel. Boom. Pulse cannon. Alright, Aerith, what's he... Fire. Come on. Fire again. Interrupt that pulse cannon. Yes. That's one thing I didn't do in my first hard mode playthrough. Was enough. There we go. Come on. Maximum Fury on the left front wheel.
Yeah, Royal's got an extra character, I think, and it's got like new areas as well that I think you can go to. Somebody in the chat might know more about what extras it's got, but I'm pretty sure there's a new character and there's like a couple of extra places you can go. I don't know how much the story differs.
Whoa, shit, that didn't work. Oh, we got the limit right now, that's what I wanted. Sorry, I know that I'm covering you up here.
Yep. As I was saying, I know I don't know if the story differs or not. Oh, Barrett's got a limit.
Yeah, I know, and I'm saving
You're
it.
saving it.
Get him.
Is he weak to everything? Right, so Barrett, you can... I know do aero on that main cannon. And this is it. Is this where it goes nuts? I think this might be where it's gone nuts. Yep, this is gone nuts.
Uh-oh.
This is... You need to get out of here quick.
Well, it's a good job we've got a limit break. Can we pressure him before that?
This doesn't look
No.
good.
Any idea?
Boom. We need to get cover.
So he does that one, and then he destroys...
He
does
destroys
destroy
this
the
plitter,
pillar?
and now we need to do nuts.
You need to do nuts.
Go nuts, yep.
Too long.
We're done.
Let's finish this quick.
You've got this.
Guess it's my turn.
Yeah,
We're nearly
no
done.
problem.
Right.
Finish it off with
Yeah, got to finish it off with a catastrophe, haven't we?
That didn't
Oh, it's
seem
physical defense protocol, though.
That didn't seem too bad.
It's not done
Oh fuck!
because he did the physical defense protocol. Come on, do it quick. Got it. Whew.
That was a bit close.
Yeah, it's meant to be close, I think. No matter what you do.
Does it feel good to be alive?
Quite. We could still die later tonight.
Oh,
I love Red. Ever the
nice
optimist.
optimism, yeah.
Mother and Tifa could be dead already.
Hell, they are.
Then we need to find a way we can all...
But yeah, it felt a lot more hairy in that last bit
Let's go.
because I didn't realise you could pressure him.
The eyes are
up?
closed now, so can I have a headphone?
You certainly can. You're interrupting me again. You're just getting me back for what happened during
Yeah.
that fight. Yeah, sorry about that. I was concentrating on this.
You
Trying to make
interrupt me.
Apologies.
Don't mind us while we have a domestic.
Yeah, having a minor domestic over here. Yeah, I don't think I quite got the fact that, yeah, you could actually interrupt the beam cannon or the pulse cannon with the elemental weaknesses. So I'm just sat there, and after all the pillars had gone, he's just shooting Barrett for 9999, and I'm there thinking, shit, I better get into revive. Rinse and repeat about 3 times. Well, I've got a lull in the action. Donate to Macmillan if you haven't already. Thank you very much. See the description and in the chat box for the Just Giving links.
All we gotta do now is find the others.
Yeah, but they're gonna find. These guys are gonna find you first. Good old Heidegger.
We have them surrounded, sir.
Yes, I can see that. It was only a matter of time. Here we are.
Yeah.
So then, what is this ragtag group of misfits?
Your favourite.
before me?
Labrat dog.
Local florist.
Lab rat dog.
And where are the rest of you? Up your ass. Charming, though not what I would have chosen as my last words.
You say that.
You're the ancient, but feel free to kill both the idiot and the dog. Aerith, you saved my Marlene. Now, it's time I return the favor.
Wait,
Barrett's going to be a hero. Do all
He's going
that.
to try to be a hero, but then it turns out actually he doesn't need to because
Cloud's gonna steal his
he's
thunder.
going to be upstaged again.
Whee!
And of course he's going to come along and ride a motorbike and take out all the soldiers.
Has anyone got the collector's edition with the bike?
I think I know someone who might.
Sam, have you got it?
Did you do collector's edition, Sam? I feel like that's the sort of thing you would have done.
Apparently, like the wheels turn and like stuff moves, and it's really good.
You'd think they'd move. Power slide around. How did they not realise he was coming?
Also, how has not one of them been able to land a hit on him? Oh, Squishy.
Who knows? You're not playing ball again, are you?
Squishy is not playing ball.
everyone get in.
Tifa has the less glamorous thing to drive. The truck.
Stop them, you fools! Don't let them escape!
Ah,
Ah, that's a shame, Sam.
so you've got the deluxe like us.
I love the fact it's right by Heidegger's face. It's a shame you couldn't have just like smacked him in the face as well.
Let's roll.
I love that we've got the blue truck.
He always got a...
0 to 60 in like half a day.
I love the banter between Barrett and Red in this next bit.
Yep. Says the 300-pound sack of it. As if you wouldn't notice the truck coming towards you. Yeah, we did deluxe as well. It's the guy who's in the wrong job.
You didn't have the Buster Sword when we did this cutscene,
Nope,
did you?
I had the
it's
Twin Stinger.
changed the-
Now, something I noticed actually in the next cutscene at the very beginning of chapter 18, actually. Because normally it's a case of like they always have their current weapons attached.
Yeah.
However, I had Barrett's Big Bertha equipped, and in this cutscene that's about to come up, he actually had his Gatling gun back on.
Oh.
It's like, well, I didn't have that attached.
Did you fight Marlborough?
I did fight Marlborough. I did fight Marlborough indeed. Got the enemy skill off it.
In this playthrough?
Not in this playthrough, I didn't, no.
So in his first hard run?
I wouldn't celebrate just yet.
Well, in the extra stuff we did after we'd done hard run.
Hell, you might even try smiling. On second thought, maybe Friday.
Oh, I like Red's smile.
Hey,
I just love the fact he's like,
out.
Look,
Yeah, so you did the combat simulator after you'd finished your first hard run.
Yeah,
didn't you?
and we recorded it, so look out for it on our channel.
Are you seeing this?
There's a couple of combat simulator videos, aren't there?
Yeah.
We did basically we did the last 3 of the combat simulator challenges. 2 of them in one video, which included the Marlborough one, and then
Yeah.
Top Secrets as the very last thing we did.
But on this stream, we haven't done that.
We haven't.
I don't know whether we will.
We
To
won't.
be honest,
I don't think.
No. Just going to play the game to the end.
I wasn't sure like if how quickly we'd get through it all. I sort of thought, okay, we could do that sort of stuff if there's time at the end.
Yeah.
But we're here tonight because of the fact there wasn't enough time over the weekend. So you're not playing ball, are you?
He's fine. He's okay.
It could be worse.
It's because I keep talking, and he's like, "What? What's going on? What?"
What are you saying? What are you saying? We get this fancy scene where
Rufus
it turns out,
can see them.
Yeah, exactly, but Sung can't.
So yeah, let's watch this again. I want to pay attention to this.
What is all this?
Yeah, so he sees them.
Yeah, and Sung's probably thinking, "What's all what? I can't see anything." Because he's looking around thinking, "I don't see anything."
Yeah. So that must be Sung's view.
Yeah, but Rufus can see all these whispers flying around.
So why?
My bet is on another Rufus fight in later parts.
Yeah,
obviously you only
definitely.
faced him at this part in the original. I reckon you're going to face him again.
Yeah, I reckon.
Is something wrong, sir?
Sung really has no idea.
Do you think Rufus is going to end up being a good guy in this?
In this,
Yeah. A bit of a Ravus character, maybe.
I don't
His
know. It
design
might
looks
twist it
kinda
slightly,
similar.
yeah. They might have used Ravus as a sort of a baseline. Interesting thought.
I see. Very good. The men are on standby, sir. Your orders.
Bring them in.
Well, there you go.
He says bring them in, not kill them.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the whole damn building's made of them.
Yeah.
I don't understand. What are they doing? Who knows?
Quite.
Well put.
Wedge, you don't think he got caught up in it, do you?
If he did, I hope he's okay.
Me too, Tifa.
Yep.
They're coming.
They are. And the amount of time it takes you to actually get back on the road, they would have caught up with
They
you.
would, wouldn't they?
This we don't need.
They would have caught up with you now.
Like, easily.
Yep. Especially with that truck.
Again, though, picking holes in a Final Fantasy, like picking realistic holes in a
Yeah, I know.
fantasy game.
Right, so in my original hard mode playthrough, you could skip this, so I did. However, I have at least tried this one, and I must admit it was a bit of a struggle later on.
You could skip what?
You could skip the biker games.
Oh, really?
You could skip both biker games
Oh,
if you're replaying.
no,
No,
we're
we're
not
doing
doing
it.
that.
We are doing it. Don't you worry. And in hard mode, you don't get as many healings from red.
Oh.
You get more damage, and it takes you only get one heal that I saw, whereas you got heals after like every single section in normal mode. Oof. Ouch. Off we go. How are we going to get on?
You got this.
Well, hopefully I know it a bit better now.
Come on, step on it.
I'm trying, but it won't go any faster.
It's a bloody truck. What do you expect?
With this junk.
Give it up! There's nowhere to run! Get ahead of them!
Thankfully, you can still take them off in like one hit.
They ain't done yet.
Come on.
Show me what you can
You're only making it worse!
Barry, you could be doing a bit more here with your Gatling gun.
Give it up, asshole!
There we go. Early on, it's alright.
Pull over right now! We will use lethal force to make you comply! There's nowhere to run!
Hey, you little fuck. Go away.
What did you guys think of the combat simulator fights? Like, in terms of difficulty?
Which side are they going?
So I don't know about you guys, but I think we felt that the final fight against Pride and Joy was a bit of
Bit of an anticlimax, wasn't it, in a way?
Anticlimax, yeah. I think Bahamut seemed harder.
Yeah, he was. For me, anyway.
I haven't done them yet, so I don't know, but it certainly looked that way.
Fucks. Come on, keep going. Hit it. Finish it off. Thank you.
Still doing okay, right?
Doing absolutely fine so far.
Pretty good.
The good thing is the retries. You get part way through. So if I do fail at a certain
You'll get a
point,
checkpoint.
yeah, basically. There's one particular part which I struggled with multiple times, which I'm not looking forward to. And I'll tell you what it is when we get there.
And let that be a lesson to you.
Alas, Red doesn't come along and heal us at this point like he would in the normal mode. Actually, I think was this the bit? I think this might be the bit.
Oh, when they're targeting you. You've
Yeah.
got to avoid it.
More on the bang.
It's when the soldiers come about. Actually, no, not this bit. Actually, that's when it introduces the chopper that's firing rockets at you. But it's after this bit, I think.
I was just thinking, imagine if they'd made this like Outrun,
You can do it.
where you had a timer to get to the next bit.
Oh shit! Drove into it.
Keep it up.
Didn't do that very well.
They should so make that a game in the Gold Saucer. That would be an awesome way to do the motorbike race. Because obviously the motorbike race was from the Gold Saucer originally. If they made it like Outrun, where it's basically this, but with
Come
no
on,
timer.
fine. I'll do it like this. Get rid of you that way. Charge you up another way. Where's the other one gone? It's over here. Oh, you've
that'd
accelerated
be
now, have you?
epic.
Now, you guys.
Road
Yeah.
rush mode, yes. Love it. Go. It takes ages to get close to these things, though.
Never one coming through.
I'm trying to. I can't get close to it. Gotta wait for him to do that. There we go. Got rid of him that time. Gives me a bit of time to charge up what I need for what's about to come up. Moth unit on the road.
Hi, Lucy.
Lissy, good to see you
Welcome
again.
back.
Thanks for joining. I didn't do that very well.
We're kinda in a
I
hurry.
missed it, didn't I? I hit him a bit. There we go. Fucking moth unit, go away.
Don't give up.
Don't worry, I'm not. Didn't do that very well at all.
Watch yourself.
Shit. At least I got my guard at that time. Shit. There we go. So you need to have your guard up, otherwise it just keeps slashing at you. Not quite up at him, am I? We will get you. Oh, I missed him, didn't I?
Oh, I hope in the next part of the game we can play with Sephiroth when Cloud talks about his past in Khan in the flashback.
Got it.
How do you like that?
That would be cool.
That would be pretty cool.
You mean when the Do you mean when Sephiroth and Cloud fight the dragon? Or is that Nibelheim? Or is that Khan?
That's on the way to Nibelheim, that is. But it's what you actually in
You're in
Calm when you're
aren't
telling
you?
the story,
And
yeah.
then the story's being told, yeah.
I don't
That'd be
think,
cool.
based on the amount of health I've got left, I don't think I'm going to make through this in one.
You're not.
I do get healed at the end of this next bit, but this is the bit that I lost at several times. By the way, hello Sheeran, thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
The fights are all yours, Cloud.
Yeah, that would be cool to get a taste of like how much power Sephiroth has got. Because that was always awesome in the original. Like, compared to Cloud's ability, he just seemed so OP.
Shit.
Firing warning shot.
And of course we'll get to see Tifa in a certain outfit, which no one's going to be complaining about. Someone was saying they hoped we could have had Tifa in the cowgirl outfit
Yeah.
for Wall Market.
Get off, I want that ramp, thank you. There's a reason why I wanted the ramp.
Targeting vehicle's wheel.
Speaking of one-shotting, I wonder if we're going to get to meet the Midgar Zolan. Do you
Bollocks.
think they'll keep him in?
I reckon they will. I'll be surprised if they don't.
He's probably not going to take the form of like a big grey arrow that goes across the screen, will he? I remember being shit scared of that grey arrow that used to like home in on you on the map. You could beat it later on though.
Shit,
couldn't you?
I'm going to lose.
Oh. Yeah, you could beat the Midgar Zolan later on.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
Well, technically, you could beat it then if you were really good.
Could you? What, like, if
Shit,
you'd leveled up?
I'm
once?
done. I am done. Yeah, might as well just...
Crash and burn.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm done. It's fine. At least I'll be able to restart that bit. You just creating the wipe count, are you?
4. I think.
It is number 4, actually, yeah.
I have to say, I thought you'd have died.
I'm probably going to die a lot here, so...
Okay. Does it heal you at this point, though? Like,
It starts you
start
from
with-
full health, yeah,
Oh,
so...
yeah, okay.
I took that hit, though.
Targeting vehicle's
These
wheel.
things are...
Beta attack or beta attack was an enemy skill as
It
well.
was,
wasn't
yes. I reckon it'll probably be an enemy skill than the real thing.
I
In
wonder
the-
if they'll make it a boss to get... That would make sense, because you have to... Well, in the
Shit, I
original,
screwed
you
that
have to
up.
get the chocobo to get past that area originally, don't you?
Firing warning shot.
I wonder if they'll go 2 routes, whether you can do the chocobo route to get past, or whether you can... Ooh, or whether you have to fight. That would be kind of cool. Like, either you do some sort of, like, chocobo race to get past it type thing, or
Targeting vehicle's
you
wheel.
could choose to fight it. That would be fucking awesome.
It would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? I missed it, didn't I? Why did I hit him? It'd be better when I can actually get rid of one of these soldiers. They did this annoying...
Firing warning shot.
And there's the link again for Macmillan in case anyone fancies donating. We have hit our target, but there's still time. If
Get him! Get him! He's down! Good! One of the fuckers is down.
But yeah, there's still time if anyone feels like dropping us a few quid. That would be much appreciated. Oh, nice one, Missy. You know
What
her
she said?
friend who had, who was trying to beat Sephiroth
Oh,
without
yeah.
the abilities.
Yeah. She managed it, did she?
She did.
Hey, good. We finally got rid of that, finally got rid of the 2 soldiers. So I think we're through this bit.
Nice. Yeah, she had triple slash.
Oh, nice
so she
one.
was able to get through using that.
Well done.
Good job.
Fair play. And you're saying you never saw me use counter stance. I'm going to use it against one of the next bosses we come up.
done here?
I've been struggling to type on my phone when I've been downstairs.
Right.
And I've been like trying to type in on the chat. Like my fat thumbs just keep.
Yep, I agree. I want to see how they do the world map. Whether they actually do a world map or whether it's sort of like a trip through.
Well,
you know?
I was sort of rambling on yesterday about how, like, Final Fantasy 15 did the whole open world thing. It was a bit crap, in my opinion. And I'd rather see them focus on a well-crafted story. Don't worry so much about open world and just
They're on our side.
like linear, but with the feel of openness at times.
Enough openness, enough freedom, so you're not literally stuck in the tube.
Well, what they've done here, basically. But
Yeah.
yeah.
He's doing fine, isn't he? Bless him.
Yeah, he's out for the count.
Right, I'm glad I've got to this bit anyway. Now, there's only one thing that I struggle with this, and that's his machine gun. I think I've worked out how to deal with it, but the £300 sack of it. He's got a machine gun, and even if you're guarding, it's obviously doing a fair bit of damage, so
Yeah.
like this one, that's it.
What would you guys want to see? Like, how would you want them to treat the world map issue?
Brakes!
I would like something a bit like Final Fantasy 12, I think, where everything ends up connecting.
Brakes!
Yeah,
Come
it
on.
feels open, but yeah, it's not.
Keep up the pressure, okay? Show me what
Brakes!
you can
In fact, Final Fantasy 12 doesn't get enough credit, I feel. I feel like that's a game where, if you look back at it, and you go back to it, there's so many things
There we
that
go.
were great about that game.
You can do it.
There's a lot of things that weren't as well, but I feel like it got a lot of harsh press at the time.
Apparently it stinks.
Hi Pungus, hope I've said that right.
Hello. Thanks for joining.
Yeah.
Right, get out of the way of that. Come on.
I mean, if they were to recreate the world map in the same proportions as the original, like, it just doesn't bear thinking about the size of the game.
And yes, I know I got spinning slash. I'm waiting. Waiting for like the moment where I can do the most damage with it. Right, brakes.
Ain't done yet.
No, we're definitely not done. You're right. Ah, he's going to do his things.
Right, there's chocolate
Mines.
crispy cakes here. Squish is asleep, I'm going to risk it.
Go for it.
Do you want any, or are you good?
I'm good. Right now, I don't think I'll be able to eat it.
Whilst what is everybody else eating and drinking at the moment?
Shit. Just gonna throw some more. I think Red's enjoying the.
Still got the fight in you? Hell yeah!
Brakes. Nearly done.
Don't give up now, guys. Hard fast.
Lissy, was it you that had the popcorn bucket? How's that going?
Nearly. Right, get back, because the flamey bit's about to happen. His little motorball, his rolling fire attack that he does in the original, he's doing like that in this. He's going to come along and make it even more interesting now. Shit. Catch him up, that's the problem.
Keep it up.
Shit. Shit, 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 shit.
Might be it.
Ah, shit, he caught me with it. Crap, it's made it a lot more tricky than it needs to be. Don't tell me I'm going to, like, lose now.
That was you, Catherine.
Shit, 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 shit. Get back, get back, get back. I just wasted my air.
You got this.
Nearly got it.
You can do it.
Yes, come on.
Do this.
We've got it.
Woo.
Just needed to get that done. Whew. I love the fact that you went for popcorn for the stream.
Well, if I'd had popcorn at that point, I think I'd have been like,
Yeah. That was hard work, that was.
oh, if they made FF7 Remake like 15, but like in reverse, so you started off linear, and then it expands. I loved the open world aspect of 15. It just needed to be populated with a few more towns and villages and things. And then it would be
Yeah. I also found it a bit weird about 15 because there were a couple of places I feel like in 15 that they talked about, and then you never actually got the chance to go there.
Oh really?
Oh, what was the name? There was a place.
So it's basically like Lestalem Insomnia.
Altissia.
Altissia.
And then obviously like a load of smaller places en route. Oh, there was another place as well. One of the guys in...
Tenebrae.
Tenebrae, but that's on the other continent, that was.
Yeah.
In fact, Altissia was on the other continent, so... Because you had to sail to get there, didn't you?
Basically, there's not really that many big places, is there?
What? There's a place. It's going to bother me. I'm going to try it for a minute before I carry on.
Oh, not in relation to the Empire area.
Not the Empire area, no. I'm talking about like the Lucis area. God, what was it called?
Help us out if anyone can remember.
There's someone in Kingsglaive. Like one of the guys in Kingsglaive is from there.
Not Core.
Not Core. Was Core in Kingsglaive? I don't remember Core being in Kingsglaive. Anyway, while we're here, I'm going to swap a few things around because I did swap a few things around, didn't I? So we'll put that back on Barrett. Going to have that there.
Got me wondering now.
Yeah, got me wondering as well. I'm actually going to have the magnified back, and the only reason I say that is because I know Cloud's going to be in the party, so I know he can be my healer. But I believe it's officially a random selection between the other three who you get. So since I know I'm going to have Cloud pretty much the whole time in the next bit and in the final boss as well, I'm going to have the magnifier on him, which wouldn't be what I'd normally do, but
makes sense.
I'm doing it today. Yeah. Oh, what did I give you instead?
Let's assess the whispers. I want to read what it says about them.
Well, I don't need to assess them. I can just stop it and
do it. Yeah, let's have a look at what it says about them.
I can even do it from the menu if you want to see it.
Just do it in the fight.
Ice and fire. You've got ice and fire. Sorry, I noticed that probably the least exciting thing you've ever seen. Me just flicking through my materia. Yeah, put that there. Yeah, okay, cool. So we want to level that up anyway. So he's got a max HP up. He's got wind and... Is that all he's got? Wind.
Oh, you owe it to yourself to play the original.
Fire.
Shiro.
Yes, play the original if you haven't. It's awesome. So fire,
especially if you are enjoying the
lightning.
remake.
So who's got ice and wind? Have you got wind? You got ice and fire. You know what?
What chapter did you get up to, Catherine?
Where's the other wind?
I sort of stopped enjoying it when it got... It was after the Leviathan fight, I think. Basically, I was just bummed out about all the stuff that happened after that, basically.
Right, who did I take the refocus off? There it is. So you've got those two. Sorry, I know this is really bad. I'm just trying to get this in my head because I've swapped everything around and I've forgotten everything. So fire and lightning,
Just
so
having a little
ice
chat
and
in
wind.
the...
So you've got ice and wind, but you've also got fire as well in case we need that, which is good.
I think with 15, like, there was just...
lightning,
It just sort of went a bit...
Ice.
It went linear, it went all doom and gloom after you-know-what,
Fire.
and then... That fucking chapter, what chapter was it? It's Ignortus Keep.
13.
13, chapter 13, where it sort of went, like, weirdly... Like, they've tried to do the whole jump scare type thing, and...
Yeah. How am I going to need the elements? I'm not sure I need the elements for this. I might leave it in just in case.
I mean,
Revive.
if they ended it
Revive.
at City of the Ancients, I feel like they have to as well.
That's where
in a
it's
way.
gone.
There's a huge way until there. Kev says, I think you need more materia, Sherb.
Really? Really? There it is. I was there thinking, shit, I forgot. Checking everyone's got a revive. So revive, revive, revive.
What do you think if they go until the City of the Ancients with the next episode?
Me?
Yeah, there's
That-
loads to do in that.
There is loads. And personally, I was there thinking, out of the next chunk of the story, that's the only place I can think of that has a definite end.
Exactly, and it would be
But
such a
it feels-
killer ending, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah. Assuming that actually happens, of course. They
the
may
thing
change
is,
everything.
wouldn't it be awesome if they made it happen like in the original, and then the start of the next episode was like, got ya, only kidding, lol. Or there was something you could do. Hey Jazz. Hope you're also
Hello.
having a good day.
I know this is really... No, I think I'm there. I think I'm there.
You take your time.
We're done. We're done.
I know, I think loads of people felt a little bit bummed out with 15. Like, I think it just as a game, it had so much potential. And if they just had a few female characters, like Iris was a great character. You got
Iris, as she's pronounced.
You got to use her for all of like 10 minutes. You know, she could have featured a bit more. I would have loved to have spent a bit more time with Luna. Like, they could have still done what they wanted to do with the story, but had more time with her. And it would have had more impact. I would have liked Insomnia at the beginning, like a bit of time to wander around Insomnia.
Yep, agreed.
Just so much lost potential with that game, it saddens me.
And this is where the end of the first episode of Final Fantasy VII Remake went really weird.
Yep, shit's gonna get weird.
It's quarter to 10 already, Jesus Christ.
Jazz, it's always a good day, just thinking of food.
I
Yep,
do not blame you.
same.
And you're wrong.
I think Midgar is a huge city. I don't think all the cities are quite as big. But yeah, the City of the Ancients, though, I feel like is the next natural end point in the story. But I'm sort of hoping they find a way partway through, because otherwise it's going to feel like they're going to cover a lot of ground in one part. Unless it's even bigger than this, you never know.
Should this world be unmade, so too shall her children.
Yeah, Macmillan, just giving link, is back in the chat.
For you.
Should donate.
You will.
Donate, otherwise Cloud's going to show you the business end of his sword.
I'm trying to think in terms of sizes of towns. There's Midgar. What other towns in 7 are as big as Midgar though?
I think it's the biggest one.
There's a lot of them, but I think Midgar is probably one of the biggest ones.
It is the biggest one, I think. So obviously you've got Calm, which is fairly small. Junin, which I think is probably medium-sized, but not as big as Midgar.
Costa del Sol.
Costa del Sol.
Wutai is quite big. Not massive though.
Ah, look at this.
Ah.
A reference back to our friend with the black hair.
What did you guys think about the whole Zack
Drag our
thing?
asses all this way. This is the welcome we get.
I'm not sure what I think of the new Zack voice actor, if I'm honest. Rocket Town's fairly small, yep.
Yeah, there isn't really.
What's the name of the place that Barrett's from?
Coral.
Coral, yes, thank you. I was having a mind blank then, like, what's it called? I knew it began with C.
Boy, oh boy.
Coral's not massive.
Nibelheim is
The
fairly
price of
small.
Freedom is steep.
And I always found it intriguing that Zack always carried the Buster Sword the other way round
He
on
does,
his back.
yeah. Does that mean Cloud's a left-hander?
No, I mean, actually, he's left-handed on some of on the motorcycle stuff, I think.
Well, yeah.
But I don't think he is. I think he's ambidextrous with it.
Protect your honor.
But if he pulls it out from the other side, that
He doesn't though. He
might
pulls it
make
out from the right-hand side all the time. The handle's the same side. It's just flipped up the wrong way, so the blade is actually on the top rather than the bottom. And it's the same in Crisis Core as well. Cosmo Canyon as well, yep. I
Cosmo
remember
Canyon
that.
is sort of high.
And it's of course Wutai.
Wutai, yeah. I
Whereas
think they'll make Wutai bigger, definitely.
It's a medium-sized town, but you've got obviously the mountain that goes with it.
The gold saucer's probably going to be made bigger.
Yep.
Or
And Gongaga, of course, fairly small. Sorry.
yeah, I feel like most of them. It's going to be like Junon, Cosmo Canyon, Gold Saucer, Nibelheim. I think they're probably going to make a big deal of.
Yeah, Bone Village as well.
Great Glacier, everyone's favourite snowy area.
This is the point of no return.
They'll all be a bit bigger, but they won't be to the scale of Midgar, I don't think. We'll be visiting a few of them on the way. I wonder if it'd be a bit like what you get before you go up towards the Shinra building, where you're able to get Chocobo carriage between towns. Maybe they'll do it like
That
that.
might be a way to do it, yeah.
That's probably going to be the only way you could do it. Either that or it's going to be a big long road that's littered with monsters between each area.
Destiny's crossroads.
Then why did you stop me?
I'm not really sure. What will we find on the other side? Freedom.
Freedom from destiny.
Boundless, terrifying freedom. Like a great, never-ending sky. What you heard just now were the voices of the planet. Those born into this world, who lived and who died, who returned, are howling in pain.
Because of him, Sephiroth?
Their words, they don't reach him.
So that's the first time you hear of doom and gloom. But yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
I was just about to say that.
Sorry.
Precious and
We're in
fleeting.
sync.
They're like rain rolling off his back. And when they're gone, he won't cry or shout or anything. He'd tell you that he only cares about the planet, that he'd do everything in his power to protect and preserve it. But this isn't the way it's supposed to be. There's no greater threat to the planet than him. Sephiroth has to be stopped. He has to be. And that's why I'm asking you to help me. I know that together we can do this. But if we do...
Oh, the President's Parade in June, and yeah, that's going to be
will be changing more than
That's going to be good.
You have to watch our Let's Play of the original. Like, Sherbs just failed over and over again at that bit, didn't you?
I just failed.
The bit where you
Full
have to
stop.
walk into the back of the line. And
I have never
I've never done
the-
that right.
I've either got the lowest tier prize or the second bottom tier. I've never got better than that. Never worked it out. I don't know how you do, but it's so like unimportant in the grand scheme of things.
He has to be stopped.
I hope we get to do some similar...
Yeah,
sort
he
of-
failed too. Good, I'm glad.
Yeah. I hope they keep that sort of stuff in, though. It'd be
They
funny.
will. I mean, like based on what they've done
Based
in this
on the
game,
squats
they
and
are
the
going to
mini
keep
games and all
so
that
much
stuff.
stuff in. Are we going to talk to the guys before we do this?
Go for it.
Cloud.
You failed too, Kat. Is that what you're saying, or
Good, we're
you're
not the
looking
only
forward to
ones.
seeing it?
So if we go through that thing, there's no coming back.
Well, for now.
Is it our destiny to defy destiny? It's an interesting question.
You're being all philosophical even now, Red.
Yep.
Let's do this.
Thank you, Cloud.
Let's go.
Ready?
Yep.
Well, it's not as though we can go anywhere else, is it? All we can do is open the menu and switch our material around. I said. Swip it around rather than swatch it around. I knew what I meant.
Never tried to challenge destiny.
This could well be her last line of defense. It won't be easy.
I'm excited to play as Red.
Yeah.
in,
I'm excited to play
part
as the
two.
others as well.
Let's go.
Who are you most looking forward to seeing in the next part? I think for me it's Vincent.
Oh, Heidegger hit Cloud because Rufus
Yeah.
is pissed with him. Oh, yeah.
When he's dressed as a soldier.
I love the fact that he's very much, and in the original, he's there trying to hit him, and Cloud's just like, eh. Come on, Barrett. Come join us.
Wouldn't be the first time I spit in Destiny's eye. Whether you can see the scenes or you can't, doesn't change that she's always trying to have it her way.
What are we going to do after we finish the game? Well, this.
What, this evening? Or in terms of other stuff we're playing? Or
Well, all I can say is this evening, once we've finished it, that's it.
Yep,
That's going to be the
off
end
to
of our
bed.
stream. Yeah, going to be off to bed. It's already nearly 10 o'clock in the evening here. We're now in Singularity.
What time is it where everyone else is? It's yeah, it's late in the evening here, so we'll just be off to bed probably.
Not probably. Definitely. Unless this one wakes up.
Don't know about you, but looks normal to me.
Well done, Barrett. You just jinxed it.
Over there.
Any more donations in there before we get started with this? Before we transform into a Kingdom Hearts game?
I'm guessing in the day rather than midnight.
Okay, that ain't right.
You said it, Barrett. It's like I made a mistake, I want to go back.
You sleep at 5. Is that because of
Oh.
weird shifts or something?
Yep, you're going to get caught up in it, whether you like it or not.
I don't think I could work night shifts. I just... Like, I'm a night person, but if I had to work shifts, night shifts, and like sleep in the day, it would just mess me up, I think.
I used to do that chip shop work, didn't I, where I finished at like 3 or 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just remember the time I used to wait up for him because it was back in uni days. So
you
when I
had
was,
nothing better to do, did you?
when I still sort of cared enough to wait up for you, and I'd been watching someone Let's Play Silent Hill for hours, and I was sat there in the dark, really freaked out. And you came back and you pretended to be a zombie, and it just, oh my god, jumped out my fucking skin. What time do we sleep?
It could be any time from about now, usually a little bit later. I think we're going to be having a bit of a late night tonight.
Probably about 11 PM, usually we aim to get to bed.
If we can finish this before midnight over here, I'm going to be very chuffed.
Yeah. We go to bed at that time. With the kids, it sort of just depends. Like, I may end up having to stay up because of them, but...
Yeah, this is what I remember. Yeah, I know you had the worst night, but I know it woke me up sort of around 2, and a bit before 4, and then tried changing his nappy, and then he decided to have a massive crying fit and woke the toddler up, who then came through.
Up, yeah.
Who then ended up having a bit of a paddy because we wouldn't let her lie right in the middle of the bed. It's like, can you move up a little bit, please, Squish? Massive strop. Because we told her to move.
Honestly, how a toddler can take up a king-size bed, like, it's beyond me. I don't understand. How old?
He's a couple of months.
He's, yeah, 2 months, and she's like...
Nearly 3. Nearly 3 years old. We get a bit more Advent Children style stuff here. Nicked straight from the end of Advent Children.
What did you guys all think of this whole chapter? Did you like it? Did you think it was just a bit concerning where it was going?
I agree with you, Shiro, on that. I sort of feel like they can't bring him back properly. I feel like that would sort of change things so much. Alternate timeline or something like that, and yeah, fair enough.
I think that's what they're doing.
But like you say, yeah, I mean, they're going to come along and... Yeah. It can't be alive, really. I don't see how that can be possible.
You're alive!
Happy to see me?
Wouldn't go that far.
I still love their banter.
That's a whisper too, huh?
Looks a lot more like an arbiter of fate than the others.
We can beat them.
He looks a bit big.
I love that just as a fan of the original, I now have no idea where it's going.
Yep.
And I can be excited and, like, start asking questions, and it's not just sort of set in stone. I love that.
Yep.
I know it might make people nervous, and I know, especially when you start introducing alternate realities and timelines and things, you know, if it's not done well, it is worrying.
Yeah.
I have faith in Square.
Shit, didn't do that very well, did I?
Oh, so yeah, assess these guys.
Don't need to.
I know you don't, but I want to read it. It fights with guns. An entity from a future timeline that has manifested in the present day.
Yeah, and Shiro said exactly what most people are saying.
Oh, okay.
The fact it's like those three.
You think it's those three?
Someone else actually came up with the idea of these three
Cloud,
actually could
Barrett,
be Cloud,
and
Barrett, and
Tifa.
Tifa. Because
Well,
this one fights with guns.
Yeah.
This one fights... Oh no,
That's
that's
the
the
big boy.
Harbinger. Fights with a sword. Fights barehanded. Could be these
So
three.
the other one with the sword, it looks like Cloud's Buster Sword, doesn't it? So, Yazoo, Loz and Kadaj, you're going to have to...
They're the three in Advent Children.
Right, I haven't
Yeah.
watched Advent Children for 10 years. I can't remember who they are.
Yeah, so they're the three sort of main bad guys who are going after
Oh.
Genova and want to bring about another reunion, and then Kadaj turns himself into Sephiroth.
Okay. I kind of like the idea that it's us.
It could be, but...
That you're sort of fighting destiny, something. Anyway, hang on, it fights with... Whoa.
Fights with guns.
It fights to protect the future that gave shape to it.
Yeah. Basically like keeping everything on course. To make sure everything plays out as it should, sort of thing.
That keeps it alive.
They've confirmed it's those three. You mean the Advent Children lot?
Oh, have they?
If so, then yeah, fair enough. Because it fits that as well.
Cool. Well, fair enough.
I'm doing this so badly so far. block, man.
Kind of like the idea that it was somehow our party members.
Ah, shit. Look, my neck. I am doing this so badly. I'm just getting battered.
That sucked.
Right, Barrett, you can pray for us, can you?
Who's the stronger character in terms of like the combat?
I got it.
I think they're all fairly balanced, aren't they?
Ah, for God's sake, man!
Think
Bloody
it
move quicker!
Probably just depends what your fighting style is, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, pretty much.
I can't say I've
Ah, he gets interrupted every time. Come on, man.
I can't say I've had to look at stats.
Go on, hit me with that.
So I don't know whether the stats.
Oh, I thought I had the element. Oh, I've taken it off, haven't I? Of
Never
course
mind,
I have.
can't get a fucking word in edgeways.
There we go. Finally getting a triple slash in. Sorry, carry on.
I'm saying, in terms of stats, are any of the characters actually stronger than each other?
I think Cloud probably is the most.
He does have the like strongest base.
I'd say so.
Stats.
That's better. Come on. Come on. Come on. Correction. It's always interrupting me. I don't remember being interrupted as much as this. Right, okay, we're out. Ish.
There were a lot of phases to this,
Yeah.
if that's what you mean by interruption.
Where are we going? Where are we going? Oh,
But
that
then-
way. I'm trying to remember where I was going. I was remembering a different part.
The bit where you slide down is later.
Yeah.
I wonder what happens if you don't do that in time. Do you just get a game over?
No idea.
Has
I
anyone,
haven't tried it.
Has
I'm
anyone
don't try
fucked
it.
that up?
I'd say Cloud is probably my strongest one, but they all have they're all fairly well balanced, to be honest. The only one who's like weak as such is Aerith, and that's because she
Is she? I thought people said she's like really good.
her magic is really good.
If you know how to use her. I would say for me, Barrett is my least favourite. I don't know whether that means he's not the strongest. I think his role is just, I mean...
Yeah, his role sucks.
It makes sense for him as a character, but it's just annoying when you play against him.
Inviolate.
I think Tifa's my favourite. She's just a beast.
Right, Barrett again. Since you have the prey, please do so. Ah, he got interrupted. Of course he did, just before it could be used. I don't like how easy it is to get interrupted in this sometimes. Right, we're off.
We gotta get out of here now.
Hopefully you can just shoot the car out of the way. This is the bit I was thinking was happening then. Yeah. Okay, that way then. Whee! Ugh. Down we go again.
I'm waiting.
Tifa. How you fancy overpowering him? It's helpful when you can gang up on a little bit more. You're like messing about with things again to make the screen a bit better for you.
Steady. I'm waiting.
Spend all my time like blooming blocking, it seems. Right. How do you fancy dive kicking him, Tifa? Is that all the damage you do when you... Oh, I should have timed that a bit better. Right, Barrett, since it's just a one, and now you might be able to get your prey in.
Got it?
And Steadfast Block charges your ATB up so quick. And I came along and do that sort of shit, so... Do it. Tifa, you can do your star shower while you're at it.
Let's dance, asshole.
So it wallops him. Takes his arm off. Alas, wasted a load of hits, but apart from that... Here, one part of it. We're going to get glimpses.
500 years later.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell did I just see?
Ooh, Star Shower and Dolphin Limit. That could be quite handy, because I hate the Whisper Bahamut part of this. I'll bear that in mind.
A glimpse of tomorrow if we fail today.
Yeah, so this is like...
the original ending...
Yep.
Is basically the bad ending.
Seems so.
Even though at the end of the original, don't you hear children laughing?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I'm sure you... Doesn't it go... Like you see Midgar? Like overgrown by all the foliage.
These guys are right here.
And then you hear laughing, like children laughing.
Shit. Okay, fine.
I'm waiting. That it?
Do you mean Marlene?
I'm assuming that's what he means.
But are the humans gone now? I remember them saying that it was a bad ending. But then don't they have the kids laughing?
Oh god. Ah, we both... Oh no, we... No, of course.
I wonder if we're going to get alternate endings.
Right,
Depending on what decisions we make. I wonder if characters are going to like survive or die based on decisions we make.
Possibly. There are games that sort of mean that you have to...
Yeah, I kind of want that to be a thing.
Correction.
Oh, is it birds? Okay, I couldn't remember. Okay, so nature has sort of prevailed. Okay.
Shit.
Well, it's a good ending for the planet, I guess.
In some senses.
In some senses. Barrett got what he sort of indirectly would wish for. I'm sure he wouldn't expect humanity to be wiped out, but
Right. Oh, you bastards. They're so good at interrupting. I'm just going to keep blocking until I... Try again. Ah! Stagger. So maximum fury against that Crucio. And go nuts. Oh, and he's going to get stunned. Of course he is. Don't remember this being as annoying.
I remember it taking a while when we did the Let's Play.
And that's in normal mode.
Yeah,
Ugh,
this
come
bit
on.
felt a bit long-winded for me, I'll be honest.
Let's do this.
Right, you need to heal yourself, man.
Keep it together.
Bring in the heat.
Is the Thunder one weak to wind?
Don't think they're weak to anything, they just have an element they're absorbing.
That it?
Barrett. Come on, do it!
Oh, die already. It's not dead yet. Fucking hell.
It's because I'm doing the damage against the big boy, that's what it is.
Oh, I see.
So when you stagger him, it does the damage against the big boy.
Sorry, I'm with you. I've not been paying that much attention. Why is the red one all the way over there?
We're just not fighting that one at the moment. They're with Tifa and
Oh.
and Aerith at the moment.
I'm really not paying attention.
Come on. You're going to inviolate me now, are you? And somehow hit me with every single fucking thing.
Thanks,
Every
Restream.
time.
Restream's telling us, congratulations, we've received 100 messages today with Restream chat. Well done, guys, we've talked a lot.
Fucking hell, man.
Deal with that.
Need my help, do you?
Good. Right.
Let's do this.
They are interrupting me every time. My timing is off, somehow.
Want some more? Give them hell.
Take it over.
Need my help, do you? Fire at one off.
Okay, that worked.
Let's do this.
Doing triple slash.
Hey, Shin.
Hey Shin, good to see you again.
Just caught us in time for the final bits.
Refocus. Get an extra ATB to be able to do something with it.
Steady.
Come on. Are you going to stand there now, are you?
Get to my turn. Bring it. I'm counting on you.
Go on. Maximum Fury against... oh, I've got rid of one of them by the looks of it. Do that one anyway. We've actually defeated it properly rather than actually doing damage to the big boy. Because it's taken... Oh, now you're buggered. Haha. Now you're buggered. Yep. When it's just one of them, it's a lot easier. Reminder, donations please, if you haven't already. I know a lot of you already have. It's much appreciated that you have. We're just seeing how high we can get the figure to be now. No
Yeah,
increase of target, just seeing how high we can get
We've
it.
met the target, so it's all good. I can't believe it. I still can't believe that they showed
He'll be
this.
our future.
Thankfully Cloud comes over and helps over here now. Been busy over there and now he's here.
The future is always a blank page.
And now look, oh look, the three of them are back.
Least they could do is give us a little breather.
Well, they just did.
Yeah, this is the breather.
Take them down at the same time.
In that case, Ultra Big Boy is all mine.
And Red's going to go with you, and I'm going to fight with the girls.
Bring it on, bitch.
Well said.
Just go away!
And they all start with a thing right at the very beginning. Try again. There we go. Right, Tifa, what can you do? I'm going to dive kick the one you're next to.
I'm waiting.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. So what
Now
was
it's Bahamut time.
What was
Star
it?
Shower and Dolphin Flurry.
Well, we need Tifa's limit break to be built up.
It builds up a bit when you... Oh, I can summon... Should I summon the actual Bahamut against it?
Yeah, Bahamut v Bahamut. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
That'd be cool.
Bahamut v Bahamut.
Have fun.
He will. Taking himself out.
How does that work then? If you take your whisper out.
Do your thing. Alas, you can't block these fuckers. Right, Aerith, you can do the honours, please.
Not looking good.
Yeah, here we go. Mega Flare coming. Already. Thankfully not as powerful as the normal Bahamut's Mega Flare.
I was just thinking the background music makes me feel like we're in 13. FF13. From 13-2, it feels like all the...
There we go, we've got the limit break now, haven't we?
Yeah, it's definitely like Final Fantasy 13 trilogy.
It does, yeah.
Don't think you'll walk away from this!
Of course he bloody moves. Fuck.
Here goes!
Cloud, I think you're needed.
Two of them?
Yeah,
No, we
one of them's ours.
Yeah, we summoned Bahamut.
Stop it!
Taking over.
All set!
Just because we thought it'd be fun.
Yep, and we're going to do our Mega Flare this time. Bosh.
See you soon.
There's no escape! It's on you! This one's for you!
Going all out. I'm waiting.
Of course, I forget you can actually counter-strike him. Sod it.
Nothing personal.
Get Tifa's Dolphin Flurry out as well, I guess.
Might as well.
Might as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, she can finish him off now.
One more shot!
There we go, done. They all come along and decide to hit you at once, of course.
Still here!
Come on.
He would say hi if he could talk.
Yep.
And wasn't asleep.
Oh yeah, there's that.
Finally settled. Took a bit of settling.
Stagger him, come on, let's go nuts.
Yeah, we were a little bit late starting the stream because both of the squishies took a little while to settle. I think we'd probably stream more if they went to bed on time.
Yep. Go nuts. Bosh. Defeated one of them. Hopefully going to be able to do the other ones because they're still staggered. Ooh.
Wait a second there. Wait a second. I didn't remember that. Does that show Cloud doing what I think he's doing?
What, taking on Sephiroth?
At that particular crucial point.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't do that in the original, right?
It's basically like a cutscene depiction of the end of the game, I think. That's how I've interpreted it.
I don't think that's the end of the game.
Well, I think that's how it always looked to me, and like it's a scene in Advent Children as well.
Oh, is it?
I think it's sort of as
that
it's.
You know what that looked like to me? When Sephiroth descends upon a certain someone.
All right, no, to me, I think there's a scene towards the beginning of Crisis Core where they're summarising what had happened in the main story.
Okay. So guys, is it from what Sherbs is talking about?
That's what it looks like. I think that scene is sort of like a summary in Crisis Core of like what happens in the like, you know, when they're summarising, like, we had the story, you know, we had this big long journey we took out Sephiroth, and then it's summarising, well, then it goes into the story about Advent Children, I think.
Okay. I haven't seen that, so what I thought I was seeing there was Sephiroth trying to take out a certain someone and Cloud stopping him.
I think that's actually from Advent Children.
Okay.
I love that beginning in the movie. Are you remembering the scene I mean, Shiro? Obviously we know this scene.
That's why... So those two link, though.
Well, I think it's different scenes.
No, I know it's different scenes, but those two scenes happen very close to each other.
Right, Aerith.
Oh, what I mean is those two flash forwards happen quite close to each other, which is why I'm wondering if it... We were just talking about that. We were saying we feel like if Zack was still alive, that would take something away from Cloud's character. So we sort of think he's still dead, probably.
We're done, I think.
And I can't remember, I feel like Aerith says something. I'm gonna have to watch the ending stuff a bit more. Is this Advent Children?
No, I think that was shown in Advent Children as well, and that was the lake. It was again summarising what happened by that point.
Right.
So that would be 3 cutscenes. If it's my theory of what the first one was there, that would be 3 things at City of the Ancients.
Come on, jump up, please. Oh, come on. There we go. Aerith, Ray of Judgment on the Whisper Harbinger, please. Unfortunately, triple slash is useless.
Never again.
There we go. Defeated.
Got him.
He's gone. HP restored, but not MP.
I love this cutscene. Like the detail
I know.
in their faces.
It's a bit weird after seeing it. I remember actually thinking about Kingdom Hearts 3 as well, actually preferring normal graphics to... I'm not saying that's the case here, but I preferred the normal graphics to cutscene graphics. I think these cutscene graphics are beautiful, but they're still a bit... After you're so used to the other ones, they're a bit... It's a bit strange.
It's like hyper-realistic, isn't it?
Exactly.
Oh, that's a shame, Lissy. We are going to be putting all of the stream on the channel.
Yeah, you'll be able to rewatch it.
What the hell is this?
This is...
Sight of the future. Look who's at the centre of it. It's like, oh my goodness.
This fight.
What are you fighting against? Hi. Epic indeed.
Yeah.
In my opinion, the best Final Fantasy villain.
Yeah.
Kefka is pretty close.
Oh, I don't know.
Am I ready? Nope. I am definitely not ready.
I think Arden is probably my favourite.
Arden, really? Arden's a pretty damn good villain. I'm sorry, Sephiroth will always take it from me just because of the backgrounds. I'm just going to quickly check the setup.
Let's finish this.
You know it's not going to be a finish this though, right? Not in part 1.
Okay. Yeah, I want to watch that Edge of Creation stuff a bit more.
Ah, look how bad my MP is. Shit. I'm so tempted to... tempted to swap a couple of things around.
Shiro's saying the Sephiroth in the Edge of Creation looks totally different from the other versions. Do you think it's something to do with oh, what are they called? Like Marco and all those guys with the numbers, like the failed versions of...
Oh, those, yeah.
What do you call like one of those? Anyway, do you think there's like different versions of Sephiroth in that sense?
I swear it gets through like a whole track before I actually get around to fighting. No, we're doing this.
Fate is not to be taken lightly.
So I wonder who you're going to get to join the battle first and second. I thought that was a cool touch that they changed who you got in the battle.
Yep.
Bring it. Come on.
Come loud.
Whatever.
So is this where counter stance is?
That was counter stance I just used.
Oh right, I didn't see it.
Whatever.
Ah, shit. You don't dodge that right. He hits you.
Have we forgotten already?
Forgotten what?
Right. Come on.
Thankfully you can dodge out of Blizzaga if you block it.
So what do you guys think the 7 seconds refers to when they're at the edge of creation?
That was counter stance, by the way.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Is it? I've seen 2 things suggested. One person sort of commented, "Oh, the original cutscene where a certain character dies. The FMV it's 7 seconds between Sephiroth being like at the top to killing her. So could you do something to change that fate? Or I've seen other people say actually it's like what you're going to do in the 7 seconds before Meteor hits.
Ah, shit.
Bring it.
Staggered.
It certainly seems like that Sephiroth wants Cloud to... Doesn't he want Cloud to work with him?
It sounds like it, yeah.
The planet will claim you.
Is that all you got? So, is it going to be any different to other times that I've had anyway? Yes, it's different.
Tifa?
Because every other time I've had Aerith first there.
Good to go?
You know it.
Beg for forgiveness.
Bastard.
Let me handle
Not
it.
looking good. Be gone.
Oh, what? You think... Explain
Ah,
yourself.
shit!
Explain yourself, Catherine.
Get him up. Good.
Watch yourself.
Taking over.
Come on. Gotcha.
All good.
Bollocks. Come on.
Come on.
Give your best shot.
He's immune. Right, don't attack him. Don't attack him.
Right for me.
Bring it.
Come on, then.
Now you're in for it.
Right. Haven't got ATB. Just block, block, block.
Give your best shot.
Refocus. Gonna need it.
Can't hold me back.
Enjoy. You will be quiet.
We have played Life is Strange. We've done 1 and 2, and we've done Before the Storm.
We have.
All as Let's Plays on the channel. They're quite old now. We played them quite a while ago. So we were quite new to doing Let's Plays and recording ourselves, so they might be a bit cringy now.
Bollocks.
But feel free to check them out. I think in Life is Strange, because we were still getting used to playing on camera, we were rushing quite a bit and we missed quite a lot of things. Because I believe at the time we were trying to record, Squish 1 wasn't napping very well, so we were trying to like fit in recording sessions like while she was napping. So we were always like on edge, like, do we have enough time to check things and stuff? So we didn't really explore as much as we maybe should have. But we've got all of the Let's Plays up on the channel, so feel free to check out those.
No need to panic.
Run, 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 run. Keep away from that. I don't know what happens with that, but I don't want to find out.
Bring it on.
Is that it?
Thankfully, the spells don't seem to be too bad. Okay, fine. Are we going to use it? Oh, hang on. What's he going to do? I'm not using it yet. Okay, so Tifa's down here as well. You can top us up in a big way.
Lissy, I think we've got a sense that they might actually make Cloud do things against his will. Didn't we get a little bit of that already in the Shinra headquarters?
Yep.
There's a point where you're walking, you can't...
Oh, he's bloody moved!
I'm sure there's a point where it's where...
Oh, he's immune for the last thing. Of course he is.
I'll get it in a second.
Sorry.
There's a point where, like, you're trying to... You're basically forced to walk to the elevator, aren't you?
Yeah.
And you can't... If you try to walk backwards, you can't. Hey, Damien. Yeah, we're really close. We're on the final boss.
This is the final boss.
But yeah, Lissy, if you're thinking of the... and Shiro, if you're thinking of the... You know, the Temple of the Ancients bit where he sort of tries to whack Aerith. Yeah, that's going to be tough for, you know, first person mode trying to do that.
Who's it going to be? Oh no, it's changed it!
What do you mean?
Oh fuck! That means I haven't got my magnify at all.
What do you mean
I knew I shouldn't have come along and put my magnify on Aerith. So it's these three.
Why did you?
Because every time I played it the same way I've done it.
Well, you must have favoured Tifa heavily over Aerith this time. So maybe if you favour Tifa so heavily, Aerith gets bumped down the list. Who did you guys end up with? Oh, this will be a challenge.
Will.
So you don't have Magnify and Cure? Is that what you had it on?
A magnify and healing, yep.
Taking over.
Right, okay, fine. This is going to be a bit more challenging. They've all got healing at least. But it's just not magnify, and also the one with the most MP. Thankfully, Barrett has a prey.
Don't overdo it.
I have to say, for this fight, I think I would want Tifa and Aerith. I think I'd want the girls.
Yep, and that's what I've had every other time. Not to slash, oh no.
Hold on. I'm coming.
Shit.
Yeah, this party on hard.
Right, we've got to summon.
Wonder why it's changed this time. I don't know. You were definitely favouring Tifa more.
But I favoured Tifa the same way that I would every other time.
Yeah, so what's been different that's made that happen?
Get Bahamut out.
You're up.
Oh, Genesis,
Yeah.
yes.
He did talk about G-types, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
It's great that they've added in like all the extra bits from other side games and things, isn't it?
Bollocks. Never found a good way of dodging that. You haven't got aero, have you? No, you haven't. Just a favour. Gonna need it.
I got this.
Where is he? Oh shit, he's doing it against Tifa again.
Bloody hell, that hits hard.
It does. Well, that's his, like, that's effectively his limit break, in a way.
Take the lead.
Right, we need fire. No, that's what Tifa's got. Cloud's got.
Kill him with fire. Yeah.
What? Oh, oh, wow, okay. At least with this you can dodge out the way of it.
I'm waiting. Whatever.
Oh, okay. Your party depends on how much you switch to either Aerith or Barrett in fights.
Oh, really?
Maybe you fought more with Barrett this playthrough. Yeah, I think that rings a bell actually. I think you're right.
I'm waiting.
In that case, I'm probably going to get Barrett because I use him quite a lot.
Yeah. Oh no, not Shadow Flare. No, 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 no.
Mana Wall or whatever it's called.
I haven't got it.
Oh.
It's pressured.
Damn.
Right, Thunder then. Who's got Thunder? Not you. Tifa has though. Pretty sure Tifa has.
Sorry, that tickles. Cat's just licking my leg. I've got my legs up and it's like licking underneath my legs.
Right, I know that Cloud's got it as well. You need to get on with healing yourself, Cloud. Are we going to do the Dolphin Flurry?
Do it.
And he bloody moves! Oh, he's pressured. Oh, nice. Yes!
Tifa, get in there.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Come on.
Tifa could get in there again.
She could, but she needs to heal, really.
Oh, she does.
Not this again.
Finish him.
Fucking hate Shadow Flare. Oh, what's he going to do this time? Does that mean he's weak to everything? Yes. Resistant to everything is what I meant. Shit.
What do you think the name of the next part is going to be called? And what's this one called? Just FF7 Remake Episode 1? Or is it just called FF7 Remake?
Interestingly, well, it's just Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 1, isn't it? Yeah, hack and slash Lissy. Sorry, this is the first time I'm actually able to look at the bloody comments in ages. Oh, am I going to manage it? Am I going to manage it? I've got Ascension ready. I just hope I'm going to be able to hit it. Because he's going to come along and do... Actually, you know what?
What do you think the next part's going to be called? Is it not just going to be Part 2?
That's pretty good. Shadow Flare everywhere, Jesus. Fuck, 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 fuck.
Oh, okay. Shiro, I was talking about Genesis being a boss.
Come on.
Because if the next game ending in Junin, the final boss is going to be Genova.
Have we done it?
Oh shit, Heartless Angel, that's never a good one.
Got it!
Defeated him.
We done it!
Wait.
Before the Heartless Angel.
Before he even did the countdown.
Wait, the countdown was happening.
Oh, okay.
We've done it.
If anyone fancies donating to Macmillan because we've now done it,
Please do.
you'd be a legend. If the next game ending in June and the final boss is going to be Genova, yeah, and
This
I
is
believe
true, yep.
using Sephiroth always isn't a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So mix it up a bit and have Genesis, maybe.
Maybe. Let's enjoy this ending, everybody.
Whew.
Hey, it's not even 11 o'clock yet. I just realised. Finish him off with braver!
And he wasn't there.
It wasn't even him, was it? Rebirth or reunion? Reunion, I could see. I could see that.
Oh,
And then
okay.
I remember when we first saw this and thought, what the heck is going on?
I love how they do the switching between them, like in the end of the original.
I know. That's why I feel like it's a. That's why I feel like this is a premonition for the end.
So you
The
guys
very
think he
end.
looks a bit different there?
That which lies ahead.
I'm not sure he does.
I don't think he
Not
does.
yet exist.
And of course, the first time I did this, I had the twin stinger, but this time we get it with the iconic Buster Sword on my back.
Are his eyebrows different, or are they always white?
But
I've never noticed his eyebrows before.
nor will I have you.
Now this Sephiroth, he is totally different. What, in
This is
looks as well as, or just how what he's saying? Oh fuck! My leg's
The
gone
edge
to
of
sleep.
creation. Cloud. Lend
I
me
reckon,
your
Crisis Core is going to be referred to a lot. I think we discussed that over the last couple of
Let
days.
us defy
I think they're going to bring more into it if they can.
together.
He does look more.
It looks a bit different, but is it just the lighting? Because it's
I don't know. He
because of
looks
the
less
weird
creepy.
atmosphere.
He looks less creepy in the face.
Oh yeah, the way he speaks is more calm, definitely.
But he looks less creepy in the face, kind
Mm-hmm.
of, until he does a creepy face. But
And then you get, yep, just like the end of
oh
the
god,
original.
that background.
I know, it looks a bit pants actually, doesn't it? You're not supposed to be looking at that.
Yeah.
And then you see this, and then you see the way that Cloud fights. It's like, why couldn't you do this for me? Oh wait, I'm controlling. But look at it, like it's this bit where he flips around like
Since when could Cloud
exactly.
do a Noctis style?
Exactly, that's what I mean. It's like, why couldn't you do that when we were playing?
Kind of glad he couldn't actually. Oh god, ow.
Not yet.
So Catherine, you were saying something about Aerith. Right.
7 seconds till the end. Time enough for you, perhaps.
What is that referring to?
But what will you do with it?
So Meteor?
But of course, at this point, obviously we know what the full story's like, but he doesn't know what's going to happen. They've seen glimpses of it, but he hasn't seen. He doesn't know exactly what's going on. It might, it may well refer to Meteor.
Mr.
Makes
Vice
more
President.
sense probably that it would be that.
I love the fact he ignores Heidegger because he calls him Vice President.
Mr. President,
That's better.
And he'll respond to him. And Heidegger's now not happy about it. Yeah, that's right.
Hey Andrew. Maybe. I love Palmer.
Does not look at all happy.
What, you mean if Cloud uses the nail bat in that scene?
Ha, yes.
There's a different meaning from those words in Japanese with 7 seconds till the end.
Interesting.
Oh, okay.
Where have all these people been while we were fighting through the drum yesterday?
Hojo's being creepy Hojo again.
Yep, as usual.
Mother's disappeared.
But he's quite happy about it. He is absolutely nuts.
He's gone nuts.
He always was nuts. Oh, then you get this scene as well.
I know, I need to watch more theory videos. I need to watch Final Fantasy Peasant going...
Different stamp.
Oh, yeah, it is, isn't it? I know, I can't wait for Hojo in Costa del Sol.
Wait. Was that all of them?
So, alternate timeline, reality,
Well,
whatever.
it must be, yeah. Well, the thing is...
Yeah, because the original stamp is like a different breed, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Now, what I originally thought with this, until it was confirmed that he is alive in an alternate timeline, basically,
You see that?
is that when you see Crisis Core, this happens, or this area is where you have his last fight and he gets taken out here, but then at the same time, you do see in the original version, when you see the scene where he gets killed, that he's dragging Cloud up, and then it's right at the edge of Midgar that they, you know, are found, and that's where he gets caught. So I wondered, because of the fact that later on you're going to see the scene where Zack's dragging him along, basically, that it's his last moments before he gets got. But that was, I don't think that's right. That's just what I thought initially. It's definitely interesting that they are apparently keeping him alive in an alternative timeline, but as we've been saying here...
But why?
Yes, he can't be alive, because, yeah, he's got such a significance. His death is a significant thing for Cloud, basically. Of course, they've got to put a nice sort of like happy scene in there as well. It's like, oh, the slums are going to be okay. Everyone's there.
Thank you.
Everyone's all right.
Barrett in his sailor uniform. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And Red 13 trying to walk on two legs in his...
Oh, yeah. However it goes. It's like, oh, this is no problem. And then he turns around and his tail's poking out of it. Hi, cat. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought, Shiro. Maybe that's what happens. If you sort of combine the end of Crisis Core on that big fight against all the soldiers, and then what you see in the original version, maybe it could be like that. And then there's this.
Jesse's gloves
and bandana. And Biggs.
Is that a letter under the lamp? Or is
no, it's just like a
no, it's just
mat.
a rug.
A rug?
A mat.
And the fact that Biggs is recovering at the Leaf House. Do you think Biggs and Jesse would join your battle party? I don't think as playable characters, but
maybe as NPCs, but I don't think they'll be playable.
No, Marlene. I hope there's a chance to be able to go back and see them.
Yeah.
Because you don't actually get that in the original. Once you leave Midgar, you never see them again.
Daddy?
Cat reckons Jessie is dead.
You do? Oh.
Marlene!
I can see why, because we don't get any sort of confirmation that she's alright.
Maybe they just brought back her stuff. Oh god, that'd be really sad.
Back.
So, what now?
I feel like Kate Sith might have been involved about saving Biggs, yeah.
And we're going to find Jessie at Gold Saucer. That's an interesting one.
Playing the princess? Maybe?
Could be.
That would be nice, actually.
I love the fact that they actually... Oh, actually, no, that wasn't the case.
Sephiroth.
I didn't have green and blue. I was having in the colours of the materia slots in there changed, depending on what you had, but it wasn't like that for me.
I thought you beat him.
Not yet.
We can. We will. Count me in.
If it's to be a hunt, you could use a nose like mine.
I'm in too. Bastard wants to destroy the whole planet, doesn't he? An enemy of hers is an enemy of Avalanche.
Have we got tears? Not this time.
No.
But then it is the second time I'm seeing it. Third time for you.
Third for me, yeah. Because you didn't watch me do hard mode before, did you? And the fact that we actually see this scene.
So you think that's more leaning towards that they're going to follow the original?
Well, I don't know. I still feel like there's a chance.
Almost there, Cloud.
Because basically in the original, you see the scene where they almost get there. It gets to that bit there. The soldiers find him and he gets got. I know what you mean, Shiro.
I love this song though.
I love the song too, yeah. I hope it's on the soundtrack.
It will be.
I miss it. The steel sky.
I would be lost.
The unknown journey will continue.
The unknown journey.
It's like, we have license to do whatever the hell we like with it now because of what we did there.
Basically, yeah. Why would they word it like that if they're not planning on changing
I know.
something?
Well, some stuff is still going to change.
It is on the soundtrack.
Yeah. Awesome.
Wedge will depend on if they show a dead body or not. Yeah, because we haven't seen anything, have we?
No, we just saw
Same
him
with
like...
Jesse.
The implication is that the Whispers throw him out of the Shinra building. Isn't it? They can't off Wedge. Surely. And if they brought back Biggs, surely they can't off Jesse as well. I hope that they bring them all back, but maybe they won't.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I think, Shin. Why would you write about Unknown Journey unless you are changing something?
Well, there were changes to that first part before you even had that whole, like, you know, destroying the Whisper Harbinger and all that sort of thing. You know, there were parts that were different and extra parts that were added in. So there's part of me that's sort of hoping that they, you know, they're going to make changes, but they don't stray too far from it.
I hope Jesse's alright.
Thank you, Kat, by the way. Thank you. We got through it.
Thank you.
Sorry, yeah, I'll carry on. Let you carry on again, sorry.
It's alright. No, thanks for joining us, everyone. It's made it really fun.
Yeah, it has. Been awesome to see like you guys popping up regularly. It's been good to see some new names popping up over time as well.
But no, we need to have pizza with Jesse.
Yes.
Like, that needs to be a thing. Otherwise, what was the point in that decision?
I know.
Was there a point?
Damien's saying finally beating it. I have done hard mode once before, but yeah, thanks. It took, how long? 27 hours in the end?
Yeah, something like that. It's
26 and a half. Oh no, about 27 because we stayed on about half an hour longer at the end, didn't we? So not quite the 24 hours.
Yeah, we'll be going to bed very soon.
Yeah.
But, no, that was what I was going to say. I don't know if I've said it. So like decisions like that decision with Jesse where you said no promises or not interested.
Not
sort of
interested,
thing.
not happening, yeah.
That doesn't seem to, correct me if I'm wrong guys, if that affects anything. But if it doesn't affect anything, then why have it in? Like, it was a decision, it came up as a thing. Are there decisions we've made in this game, unknowingly, that are going to affect what happens in the next one? That's what I want to see.
Well, also, there was the choice you have with Biggs when you find him injured in the pillar.
Yeah, and you say, what about you, or...
I won't, you know.
Oh god, I hope we haven't killed him then, because we just said I won't. We didn't say, like... Oh,
no, he was there, though. We just saw him in the ending.
Yeah, it doesn't mean he's going to survive.
But no, you saw him wake up, didn't we just see him wake up?
Yeah, but he could still... Well, doesn't mean he's going to survive. That would seem harsh, though, I think.
It would. But no, I've done both outcomes, or both choices now with Jesse, and you know, it doesn't change anything. I did wonder though, like whether you saw Biggs, but would it be true? Whether like there's a Jesse survive scene and a Biggs survive scene, depending on what you did. I did wonder that originally when we first got to the end of this. A couple of people who have said other stuff as well. Shiro,
thank you, Josh.
Yes.
We've played Nier Automata before, off camera.
Yep. I got the platinum properly.
I bought the trophies.
Yeah, you bought the trophies. Can't believe that they added that in there. The option to buy trophies. Ridiculous.
Oh yeah, maybe Sam. Sam's wondering if the the avalanche stuff affects the Barrett scene. Maybe it does.
Well, you know what I did to get the Barrett scene? I literally just replayed Chapter 3, did no side quests for Tifa, replayed Chapter 8, did no side quests for Aerith, went to Chapter 14, there it was.
Right.
That's how I got it.
Fair enough.
What was everyone's favourite part of that game? Not specifically my playthrough of it, or if you want to quote parts of that as well, that'd be awesome. But what's your favourite part of the game?
It has to be Wall Market, doesn't it? For me, that whole Wall Market section, when you first get there. Yeah, definitely. And the Shinra building, what they did with the museum and the VR bit, I think.
Lissy agrees with Wall Market. Yep, fair enough. Oh, blimey. Oh, of course there's more. It wasn't just the one track.
Now it's the standard credits, and then is there a cutscene at the end? I can't remember.
I think we worked out there wasn't.
That's it, guys. I don't think there's anything else, is there?
No. Well, we get a nice summary of the whole story, so if you'd like to see everything that happened again, all the cutscenes. Yeah.
Shinra Stairs.
Oh, I did the Shinra Stairs in my other hard run.
Which route did you do?
I did the lift this time. The Shinra Stairs, I don't know.
It is good banter, though, I think.
It's banter,
You should have tried to beat Tifa. Apparently, she's really difficult to beat up the stairs.
Yeah, I couldn't get close to her.
Right at the beginning is your favourite, okay.
The first mission, yeah, the first mission is pretty awesome.
I think that first Scorpion boss is great.
Yeah. Just the music as well, for like when you first get there and just get thrown straight into it. Oh yeah, the extra quest they put in. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I'd have liked to have seen like at least one more fight with Roach though, if I'm honest, because it sort of felt like they built him up as like a recurring enemy.
He's coming back in part 2 apparently.
Oh yeah, he'll be back in part 2, but I would like to have seen at least one more fight with them in this, especially since you go to Shinra HQ. You'd think he'd be there, right? Or he'd come and find you because he'd be thinking, I know exactly who that's going to be.
I get the feeling he's a bit of an outcast though.
Well, his description says he's a bit of an outcast, yes, but he's still a soldier. So, dance scene, yep, that's a good one. Third phase of Genova, yep. Aerith swearing, yes.
Shit.
I'm not some princess who needs to be coddled. Shit. Wherever it goes. Oh, nostalgia, yes. The whole thing.
Oh, Johnny.
Yes.
We're going to see him again, aren't we?
Yep.
Wu Tai and...
Where do you see him? We see him in Junin. We see him in Costa del Sol. Where else do we see him? Do we see him in Gold Saucer? I think we see him in Gold Saucer as well. And then after that, I'm not sure where you see him. He'll be back. He'll definitely be part of it. Now, actually, sort of, one of you was saying earlier on, I'm going back to this, about how you feel like the Genova fight on the way over to the other continent would be the end of the next part. I'm now thinking about that and feeling like there's not enough stuff there. Unless they sort of add a load of new content and new story and stuff, I don't think there's enough there for that to be one part.
Up to what point, sorry? I missed
the Genova fight on the boat, you're just like,
I'm just enjoying the music. So what would that include?
So that would include Calm talking about the past, or Cloud's version of the past.
The flashback, yeah.
Crossing the Midgar swamp, Midgar Zolan bit. Mithril Mines, meeting Elena, the other Turk we haven't met yet. Fort Condor, which of course you don't even need to go to.
Yeah. Although it could be made into more of a thing. And then I don't think that...
That's not enough. I don't think that's enough.
Well, you say that's not enough, but Midgar, they've made a full game of it.
Yeah, but that's Midgar.
Yeah,
so they'd have to add a lot more stuff in, I think, for it to be Because I feel like Midgar itself, there's a lot of stuff you could expand on, and then they put new stuff.
See you soon, hopefully, Damien.
Yeah, thanks, David. Thanks for your support. We'll speak to you soon.
Yeah. We'll have to FaceTime sometime. It's been ages.
Yeah. I want to see what Elena's like as well. Yeah, Fort Condor. Yeah. And they're going to have that mini game in. And hopefully it'll be a lot better than the original. It was alright in the original, but it's just felt so like... what am I trying to say?
It was very
quite
slow
basic and slow.
Basic, yeah. They could do a lot more with that.
Nah, I'm sure they're going to do more. I reckon... But
So
then,
once you've gone... So that would be up to Junon. What if you go past that bit? What's after that?
Then you get to Costa del Sol.
Yep.
Through the mountains to Coral, Gold Saucer, Desert Prison, and off to Gungaga.
But then where'd you start? Where'd you stop it then after that?
Exactly, that's the thing. The one part...
Because Gold Saucer is going to take that's going to take a lot of work for them to do that well. So are they going to want to stop it before the Gold Saucer stuff?
It just depends on how much extra stuff they add in. Because if they added a load of extra stuff in that made sense and not just threw stuff together, then I could see it ending at Junon and that whole Genova fight. Part 2 ends with Cloud goes missing. Oh my god, that's even further ahead, that is. If they added absolutely nothing in, then maybe
they'll streamline it, but I think that would cause a bit of an uproar if you got rid of certain bits.
Yeah, it would be a great cliffhanger, but I think a certain event at the end of the City of the Ancients is probably going to be the more likely one for them to end on, if you ask me. And that's obviously where the end of Disc 1 was in the original, wasn't it?
How many parts do we think it's going to be overall as well? Like 3? 4?
Absolutely no idea. They haven't even confirmed it themselves. They probably don't even know what they're going to do with it.
That kind of worries me though, that they don't necessarily know.
Either that or they don't want you to sort of realise how many...
know.
I hope they've come along and worked it out already and they're just...
I really hope they have as well. Certain things that have been said in like press releases and things, and news articles make me kind of a little bit concerned that they haven't fully mapped it out. But I'm sure that's just a translation thing and that they have. I don't see how you would develop the first game without knowing where you're going.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Midgar was a natural end point. It's have it all set within the city. And there's plenty of stuff they could do with it.
Yeah, I feel the same. I don't want it to be like... I don't want to be playing the ending when I'm like 70, you know?
Yeah. I mean, we're like, I'll be...
Well, we're 30 now. Well, no, you're a bit older, aren't you? Like getting on for mid-30s, but like...
Yeah, thanks for reminding me.
But like, yeah, if they take 5 years for each part, I don't want to be like 50.
Yeah. I'm playing it when we're retired. If we ever get a retirement.
I mean, I hope to still be playing games when I'm 50, and if you are 50 and still playing games, then more power to you. That's great.
I reckon our generation are much more likely to
We're all
going to
be like 50. Streaming and gaming when we're old. That's going to be weird to think about. Like at the moment, streaming is like a young person's thing. Apart from like the odd outlier.
Yeah. But
it's going to be weird to think that like we're all going to probably still be doing it.
So how many game overs was that? It was 4, wasn't it?
4, yeah.
4 game overs. I just only reason I asked that is because I saw the scene where Cloud was jumping on to defeat the failed experiment. That was the only thing that reminded me. So twice in chapter 13. There's a reason why I hated chapter 13. Ugh. Sorry, just having a load to be like, ugh.
Do you think we're gonna see Leslie again, aren't we?
Yep. Same generation, Asian. Good to hear. In COVID-19, yeah, it's pushed it back a bit, but from what the things we've heard, I think Lissy, were you the one who said this? Or was it,
Lissy was saying it was like 2023.
Yeah, originally 2022. And then, yeah, it's now 2023 because COVID sort of made it a bit slower. Thank you, Squishy.
Oh, I'm sleepy.
Yes, me too. I thought I was going to take a lot longer though, you know.
Did you?
Especially when we
What time did we start?
we
Like,
started about
8:45?
8:30, 8:45, yeah.
Guys, I'm 61. Playing Ghost of
Are you really?
Tsushima.
Oh wow.
Fucking yes, get
Fair
in.
play. Nicely done.
I'd love it if my folks played games like. Well, to be fair, your stepmom and your
My dad
do.
and stepmom do, yeah.
Yeah.
My dad's got this. He didn't. He decided. He originally said he didn't want to have spoilers. Hello, Dad, if you're watching, by the way. But then thought it's going to take him so long to get around to the bits that we're at that it doesn't matter. He'll forget by then. So he managed to get like. He turned it on for the first time. He told me he literally got to the ticket hall just around the corner from where you start. That's as far as he managed to get. I'd be pretty because he had to go to bed for work or something like that. And that fucking thing there.
That thing.
thing.
Yeah.
What its fucking name is. I've forgotten what it is.
Swordipede.
Thanks to one. Fucking little shit. Give me a game over out of nowhere. Mind, it was my cock up, so I can't complain.
Why was there no blood coming out of President Shinra as well? It was like a Watchman of Fate kind of thing.
But then you'd have had like a load of other things that needed blood as well. Barrett would have needed blood because he just got completely walloped by it as well.
Do you think we're going to see the other Turks like Consul or is it said like Cersei?
Oh, Cisne, you mean? Whatever happened to Cisne at the end of
Cisne,
her Crisis Core? She just disappeared. Maybe because she didn't exist in the original, and they've just added her in for Crisis Core. But then it's like, what happened to her? There's no sort of indication of what happened to her after that point. There's one final scene where they're saying, I think it sounds like they're trying to find Zack before the army do. And she's there saying about, because there's a hint earlier on about saying, Cisne is not my real name. And she's like, I haven't told you my real name. She gets in the helicopter and that's the last you see of her. Consul, though, he was a soldier, though, wasn't he?
Well, they mentioned Consul in Shinra. I mean, unless that was just a sort of fan, like appeasing the fans.
The Japanese lady streamer in Japan is in her 80s. There's someone over here as well who's... is it a Skyrim grandma or whatever her name is?
She's American.
Oh, she...
There's a... I
Okay.
watch...
Was there someone else?
I watched the Skyrim grandma, Shirley Curry, and she's in her 80s, I think.
Why did I think she was in the UK? It's
I-
you only
she's
say it's
definitely
American. It's
American,
It's
yeah.
much more.
Yeah, she's
much
American.
more likely she'd be over there. I thought she was over here for some reason.
But she's lovely. She calls everyone her grandkids, and
Aww.
yeah.
Credits are about as long as the game these days. Well, they have just summarised the whole story and cutscene for them, like as we've been going through this. Are there any production babies here as well?
Maybe.
No, we've got the localization QA testers, which is the biggest section I've registered so far. Okay, Sony Interactive Entertainment wins so far.
But yeah, I watch Shirley Curry, and she's just so sweet, and she's got like about 900,000 subs on YouTube, and she actually bothers to like personally heart like as many comments as she can, and she says like, oh, she gets kind of upset that she can't reply or heart to everyone's comments, and it's like, dude, you're like 80 something, playing Skyrim every day, you're a legend. Oh, Lissy, you'll be pleased to hear we're playing the Uncharted series. We've almost finished one, haven't we?
This is whether we stream it. That's the thought. I mean, we do mostly recorded stuff, as you may have seen. Oh god, 142 hours, nearly 143. That was 115 before I blooming started.
But no, to answer your question,
Sorry.
with the streaming or pre-recorded stuff, it sort of depends on the two kids, basically, and whatever's going to work best for us. I think we've really enjoyed doing the streaming, haven't we?
Yeah, I'd say I've. It's funny with you as well because you were actually telling me that I seemed a lot more relaxed with
seems
it.
a bit more relaxed with it, but it is just a case of it's harder with the squish at the moment, so it's easier to do the recording. What we might do is like pick certain games to do on stream. My main concern is if we're playing a game blind and some tosser comes in the comments and spoils it for us, so we'd need to get like moderators sorted out or something like that. But But maybe for games that we've played before, we could do it.
Yes, Shiro, I agree. Yeah, that's maybe the case. I mean, in this case, yeah, I mean, streaming, obviously, it was done for charity. We thought, okay. And we took inspiration from others who had done various sort of charity streams. And just thought, why don't we do something like that?
Yeah.
You know, we could do that.
Tsushima, I haven't bought it yet. I was thinking about doing it on the channel. I might, given we're already in July and we've got quite a lot on our plate, probably not anytime soon. Maybe later in the year, maybe. But it might just be one we do off camera. But what have we got coming up? We've got to finish Uncharted 1. There's like one episode left to record for that, and then you're going to start The Last of Us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, never played that.
And I'm on Yakuza 4. So that's keeping us busy, I guess. And then we're going to try and get the highlights from the FF7 remake normal playthrough that Sherbs did.
Mm-hmm.
I'm busy. Yeah, I'm busy trying to sort of put together highlights videos for that, which has taken a while.
She's the editing whiz.
I wouldn't say whiz. It's taken me ages, and it makes me want to sort of have a stiff drink. Like, it's taking a long time getting those edited, but yeah. Last of Us is awesome. Cool.
Good to hear. I mean, you've watched it loads, haven't you? Well, not loads necessarily, but you have watched The Last of Us, haven't you?
I've watched people stream it, yeah.
When did we go? When did we play Nier Automata? So you played it a while ago, didn't you? Pretty soon
when
after
it first came out, was it 2017 or?
When I played it a year later.
Year later.
Something
Can we
like
get
that?
some like nice menu music going while we're?
I'm not sure we actually have anything like that.
We got all of the endings. Don't worry, we've seen the true ending.
The true ending, yes.
I can't deal with zombies either, so like. In Uncharted 1, like, we've got to the zombie kind of bit, and I can't handle it. What, is it, Tsushima's huge? Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. I don't think we'll have time to really play it how I'd want to. And also, I really want to do Cyberpunk.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to save this while I can.
Yeah, you go for it. Played the first game, part 2 got badly spoiled. The Last of Us.
And you cancelled the pre-order, blimey, yeah, because there was a big leak, wasn't there, of like the whole.
Well, they leaked
game.
The whole story. Did you cancel it because it got spoiled and you were disappointed that you weren't going to be able to experience it, or were you disappointed about the content, like basically about what actually happened? Like, I've heard that people really weren't happy with the way they went with the story. So I think we'll do The Last of Us, and then I think I'm sort of tempted to do The Last of Us. If you enjoy doing The Last of Us, I would say we might do The Last of Us 2 anyway, just to make our own opinion up about it.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I've certainly not had anything spoiled about it so far. So, yeah, I mean, why not, right? Let's see how we get on in the first one. Because, I don't know why, it's one of those ones I've just never really sort of had interest to do, weirdly. But at the same time, hearing more and more about it, it's like, all right, let's have a go at it. And I've been lucky enough not to really know what happens. So
they leaked the whole freaking story.
God,
the story
really?
was questionable too. Are we going to play it again?
Play what again? This? No.
I think we're done with FF7 Well, I'm not. I've still got to finish my normal playthrough, but.
You're pretty hoping that I'm done with it now, though, aren't you?
Yeah, we're just going to start. We're just going to crack on, do another.
Just want to have some nice music, while we were talking.
Yeah.
It's a shame you can't access the jukebox from the menu, though. That would have been good.
That would have been good, yeah. Oh, that theme.
Yep.
Anyway, we should probably go to bed, shouldn't we?
We should. I don't want to go though. It's fun hanging out like this.
It's nice hanging out. Yeah.
But yeah, we probably do need to go and get some sleep.
Yeah. But thanks for joining us, guys.
Yeah, thank you very much for the support over the weekend and today.
Yeah, and it's nice to see you guys come back. Keep commenting in the videos just to say hi and stuff, because I don't think we'll be streaming too often, so it's nice to sort of see who's watching us and things.
Well, I think it's certainly made us think that, streaming's something we could do again.
Yeah.
I don't know why we got away from it. I think we tried a few different things with setup and then sort of thought, okay, we just thought, okay, let's stick with the pre-recorded stuff, and like you say, with the kids about potentially disturbing things.
See you, Shiro. Thanks for joining.
yeah, I don't know. I've certainly quite enjoyed doing this streaming thing. Might be tempted to try it a bit more if we get the chance. So we'll see.
Our little mascots. Oh, the Journey ones.
Those.
Our very talented friend crocheted them.
Yep. Brought them up actually because it was just before we were going to do a video games concert with Austin Wintory.
Yeah, little story. She actually made a third one for Austin Wintory himself, the composer of the music from Journey.
So he actually came over and we did a concert of all of, well, not purely his music, but quite a lot of his music, and then linked in with a few others that he, respected and wanted to include as well from other composers.
Thanks, Josh. Thanks, Catherine. See you soon.
Cheers, guys. We got those as a gift because our friend came up to be a part of it as well.
But Austin Wintory was a dude. He was such a nice guy.
He was amazing.
Very, very sort of, I don't know, he was very intelligent and funny, and just, there was no sort of sense of superiority about him in any way. He was just chilling with the orchestra. Like, he was just a nice guy, and really enjoyed sort of being conducted by him, basically.
Yeah, it was. I can't believe that was because it was over 2 years ago now, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I was going to say something about Journey, I can't remember. Oh well, anyway.
Can't have been that important.
Yeah. I can't remember whether it linked to Austin Wintory.
Oh, right, okay. Well, we did play Journey as part of it. It was obviously probably one of his crowning works, but I think we finished the concert with the main theme of Journey, didn't we?
Yeah.
It was awesome to play. It was Oh,
that was it. Yeah, he made Squish 1 cry.
Yes.
She was about 9 months old, and he just sort of looked at her with his beard and said, "Hey," and she was like, "What the hell is this man looking at me?"
Is it basically in her arms, and then she was looking up like this, and then the next photo was her going. Ah!
So we've got a photo of us with Austin Wintory and my 9-month-old Squish, just like ah. But yeah. Anyway, I think we should probably
we should call it a night. Yeah, it's nearly 11:30 now. But no, thank you all very much, and thanks for all the donations towards Macmillan. If there's anybody who's watching who hasn't donated and wants to, I mean, it's not as though the Just Giving link's going to close. Please do add any further donations that you want to. It's been amazing. I mean, I don't think any donations have come in while we've been on stream tonight, which is a shame, but that's all cool. We've had an extra one through today. A few extra ones today, which I called out earlier on, and we're up to £818, and that's without gift aid.
I think that's a pretty good weekend's work.
So yeah, UK taxpayers can actually put gift aid on, which adds a little bit extra as well, and basically an extra £150 of gift aid.
£968.41.
Yep, which is awesome.
Yeah. Night, Lissy. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, thanks a lot, and you guys all take care. And we will see you again, and tune into our channel because our videos will still be coming out, and we'll chat to you again the next time we're on a stream, but do comment and we'll chat to you on there as well. So take care guys, see you later.